be the fastest water slide and longest water slide on any cruise ship in the world. Oh my God, bro!
We are in Miami. Peaches. I didn't want to use the B word, you know? Don't want to be rude. So you're peaches today, you guys. But we're so excited to be back because this is our new home. I'm looking at Randy because it's like so hard to believe that
we're moving like right over there.
Like right over somewhere, but
I don't know
this
where,
water and like this view is going to be our life. But this is our life right now, but we're not here to move just in. We told you guys in our last couple of videos that we have 2 trips in April before we actually move. So we spent one night in Miami prior to going on this brand new NCL cruise. And you guys know that we're a big fan of cruising. We've done so many, how many cruises have we done?
Like 5, 6 now?
Like 5 or 6 cruises. And at the beginning, before we went on our first cruise, I actually thought that I'm like totally not a cruise person because I always have to be like moving around. And I thought that cruises are just boring. But they're so not boring. And we met so many wonderful friends. So this cruise is actually very special to us because we are reunited with 2 different groups of friends that we met on previous cruises.
Yeah, it's gonna be a wild one.
It is, well.
I mean, no alcohol, but it's still gonna be fun.
Our baby boy is gonna have, that's actually his first cruise, you know? So here's right there. But yeah, we have a group of like, how many people? 10 or 12 of like friends. Some of them we haven't seen in 2 years. They're all content creators. They're amazing people. We're probably going to leave links to their profiles so you guys can check them out. We haven't seen some of them for 2 years. You guys know Claudia and Khan probably because we hang out with them all the time and we've seen so much world with them. And then different friends that we met last year on a cruise. But we are on this brand new cruise. We are here for 3 nights?
3 nights, yeah.
3 nights.
We're the first people to ever board this cruise, which is absolutely insane.
It is brand new. We have not checked out it just yet, but it seems very brand new. Like everything is just very modern and very new. So we just boarded the ship. We're going to be staying, I think, tomorrow just around Miami. Then we have 1 night in the Bahamas and then heading back to Miami and then back home. So it's a very quick trip, but it's going to be intense and it's going to be really fun because we have those people we haven't seen in so long with us. So I'm very excited about this couple days.
Let's go check it out.
Let's go.
I didn't leave it in the car. I left it with Marta.
No, you left it in the middle piece.
No, I didn't.
Knowing you, it would be left.
Yeah, but would it though? Because I've never actually lost my passport before.
Excuse me?
I mean, like, okay. Okay, maybe I have. Our group is here. You guys remember Claudia and Khan from our Uganda adventures. Lexi and Austin.
We have a big...
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm doing it now that I'm actually mic'd up. What's up?
We have a big reunion.
Are you guys ready?
4 other people meeting us from the previous cruises.
Yeah, well, they're not here now.
And we have Martha's bag, the cruise bag.
Oh, look at this
Cruise
bag.
bag.
Look who's getting new bags on this cruise. We'll
I need a
see.
new camera, damn it.
Yeah?
Girls keep getting back.
You can get a Sony. They have them on the ship.
I need a new camera.
What bag are you gonna get?
All of them.
No, we already got one.
We haven't
Honestly,
even checked out the ship and they're already going out.
Yeah.
welcome to my store. Which bag are we picking today? This bag though,
It's a game
great
changer.
purchase. It's
Okay.
my like everyday airport bag, which is my everyday at the airport. Oh wait, there's more bags here. Let's check them out. No.
No? Not a vibe?
No,
Not a
it looks
vape?
Not a vape. You're
Okay.
getting yourself a gift.
Are you getting a watch? Huh?
Randy's gonna get his watch resized.
Yeah.
Guys, we are officially checked in and I'm able to make it to our rooms. So let's see it. This is the brand new suite. So nobody has stayed in here yet. We're
Nobody
the
has
first
ever
people.
stayed in this room.
Nobody has ever stayed in this room. So there are rooms that are cheaper, that don't have the sea view, that are like in the middle part of the ship. They don't have any windows, so it's just very dark. But usually when we go on cruises, we get the balcony view. And it's really nice because you wake up and there's just like water and serenity outside.
Dolphins are swimming and it's beautiful.
Mermaids on floating, you know.
But as you
out
guys
of
can
the
see,
water.
this is very spacious. I mean, it fits like a, what is this, a queen? No,
I don't
king
know, this
bed?
is just a connector, I think,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, if you want to connect to our neighbors.
If you want to like book 2 suites and kind of connect them, which is nice because like if we have a baby and he's a little bit grown, like we can have 2
Yeah, put him
rooms,
in
you
there.
know, and
Yeah.
like throw
Not
him
a
in
baby, like
there. Like
a teenager.
A teenager,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
And then we have this bathroom here. Oh, it's
Obvious-
actually really nice.
Is
You
this
can-
bigger than before?
But no, like the interior is
Yeah,
really
no,
nice.
this is a lot nicer. I feel like some
it's
of the
bigger.
other ships, they're not really like this modern interior, but you get a full shower, sink, toilet, everything you need.
I
Do
think
your business. And
no,
then
this is actually bigger. That
how's
is
the
true.
storage space in this one? Because this one looks like it has quite a lot
Storage
more
space. Well,
storage.
there's a big closet in here, and there is a closet here. Definitely not enough for the amount of luggages that we bring.
Yeah, but this is a 3-day cruise, so for anybody
people-
else, this is not a problem.
Yeah, most people have just carry-ons with them. But we have our itinerary. So what is nice that every night prior to the next day, you always get the itinerary. So like, for example, in Japan, we were there for 2 weeks and every day we were stopping in different city. So a day prior, you get like the itinerary, what time the cruise stops at the dock, what times it leaves, what are the activities that you can do on shore, and it also gives you like the sunset and sunrise time, which is good for us because we have to wake up and like shoot the sunset and sunrise. So it's really nice, and then you have all the dining options left in the back that you know there's so much food on the ship.
And
We're
we're
gonna
going
show
to
you
take
guys.
advantage of that. Now that Marta's pregnant and she doesn't care about eating extra, she's definitely just mapping out this cruise
We
one
just
meal
walked
at a
through
time.
the buffet and I was like, damn, that pizza. I'm gonna get in there. I just live from meal to meal. But this is really nice. It's going to be a nice, relaxing 3 days with friends, and we're very excited to be here. So, oh, look at that.
What you get?
We got a certificate.
Oh.
I don't know if we can take it
That's
home.
because I'm silver?
No,
what is
it's a
it?
christening sailing certificate because we're the first people to be
On this ship?
on this aqua
Now
ship.
we're definitely taking that home.
That's really
That's
cool.
mine.
Yeah. Are you ready for lunch?
I'm so ready. Let's go.
Good.
This, guys, is our balcony, which obviously the ship's in the port right now, but as soon as we start moving, you just get to wake up and have ocean in the background. All right.
Tell me you're pregnant without telling me you're pregnant.
There's
This
Marta.
is my food.
I can't do this
I got
backwards.
3 entrees and 2 sides of tofu. I told you guys, I live for food right now. It's literally living to eat.
But this,
I
the
don't
fried
eat it, that's
tofu.
for me.
No, I'm just trying.
You already did.
Yeah, but you don't want to. You're not gonna eat those. You're gonna eat the whole one?
Whoa, you're switching it up, eh?
So the restaurants on this ship are actually the same restaurants that we had on our Euro trip
Absolutely.
or Japan trip too, or no?
Yeah.
And you guys know I don't eat meat, but we visited Cagney's Steakhouse. Did you have
I
steak
did.
at the time?
For this one, I did.
And it was
Cagney's
fire, right?
Fire.
But they
Yeah.
also have fish options, which
Yeah.
was really delicious. So I think the interior is quite similar to what
Very,
was in
very
the other
similar.
one.
The layout is almost the exact same,
I
but it
love
looks a
those
little
chairs,
bit bigger than what we saw
Yeah.
in the last one.
The chairs are really cute.
Very
I like
nice.
this. You know what this color is called?
Olive, maybe?
No,
What
it's
is it?
like chartoise or something, like super weird.
Oh, weird.
Like, it's like a weird word, like decolletage.
Yeah, like decolletage.
But yeah, the food here was really amazing, and they had mashed potatoes or something.
Yeah.
Truffle.
The truffle mashed potatoes.
Something really amazing. So if
I
you
don't think
are
we're gonna
a
eat
steak
here.
eater, definitely check out this restaurant. So this is the French restaurant called La Bistro. Look at this. Can we buy that for the house?
Definitely cannot afford it.
But this is the French place, and to be completely honest with you guys, I am not the biggest fan of the French cuisine, just
But
because
this is
I'm
one of the
such a
highest
picky-
rated restaurants on
Yes,
the ship.
but this is people's favorite, and it books out really fast. So if you are planning on eating here, make sure you make your reservations in advance, because it does book up fast, and it's always busy. So good for us that we don't have to wait in line or like miss it, because I don't actually like French cuisine. But I love France. I love France. I love everything else about France. I love croissants and I love baguettes, but I just don't baguettes. But I don't love French cuisine. So you know, we should title those videos the
Therapy sessions?
bed talks.
Oh, yeah.
Because all we do is just give you guys life updates from different beds.
Kind of looks like we just never get out of bed, but honestly, this is my first time sitting down today.
Yeah.
I am currently at, let me check the watch that Marta hates, 14,000 steps today.
I don't hate the watch, I just don't like when it's in the photos.
Yeah, it's in all the photos.
Because it ruins the vibes.
Yeah.
I'm at 10,000.
You're over that. Because you don't have your phone with you all the time.
Yeah, that's true. But the one good thing about cruises is that the
You have
ship
to
is
walk.
so big that in order to like get from one place to another and like meet your friends or whatever, you just have to, it's kind of like festival vibes where you're just like walking so much and then you don't realize how many steps you have at the end of the night. So you can walk off all the free food, the unlimited food that they give you on the cruises.
I don't think I can walk off all the unlimited food that I eat. This one I think I'm going to be pretty good, but the last couple definitely went overboard.
Well, I feel like this cruise in general is way different just because we don't drink.
Yeah, so the sober cruising is a whole nother experience.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to be the only one in the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning every day.
Yeah. I mean, usually when me and Randy just travel, like we don't really get that drunk. Like we'll split like a bottle of wine. We'll get buzzed whenever we travel, the two of us.
Unless we're traveling with Claudia and Con.
But we're not like really drunk. But when there is other people,
we usually pick like, it's not like every night. We pick one night. Like on a 7-day cruise, we'll do like 1 or 2 nights where it's just like, there's no stopping. Marta flicks the switch and it's just...
the Polish in me.
All hell is breaking loose.
The Polish in me is coming out, and I am always the first one to suggest tequila shots.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So people are actually, our friends are pretty upset that there's a couple of us that are not drinking. So the squad is kind of low-key this time around.
Yeah. So what is going on?
Yeah, you guys, we're in Miami, and it's just hard to believe when we're still docked at the port in Miami, like all day. I don't know why we haven't left yet, but just looking out of the window, it's just kind of crazy to think that that's
our new home.
Our new home. It doesn't feel like home, to be completely honest. To me, it just feels like it's vacation, you know? It's just hard to feel like homey vibes.
Yeah. I kind of feel like I felt that way when I first saw Los Angeles too.
Yeah.
And I didn't think Los Angeles was home immediately until after enough time there, it starts to feel like home.
Home is wherever you are.
Yeah.
That is the truth. I mean, Texas maybe wasn't like a home.
I was in
but
Texas. You never called Texas home.
I'm definitely very excited, but I'm not going to lie. I'm not feeling those like cozy, homey vibes. It's more like vacation resort vibes, which I don't hate. Obviously, we travel so much because we love it. So it's not that like the vacation vibes are bad or anything. It's just different. It definitely feels way different than California. It's an unknown. It's just completely different world. I've noticed though that Spanish is going to be a huge problem. There is a lot of Spanish speaking people that work any kind of like service industry, like Ubers, restaurants.
Yeah, but they don't speak any English.
They
at
don't
all.
speak any English.
And in Southern California, there's a ton of Spanish-speaking people, but I feel like most of them seem to know more English than here. Like,
and people
maybe
mentioned that to us, but I didn't know it's like to that extent. Like even today, the Uber driver, yesterday our Postmates driver, they zero English.
But it's also like you don't need, to know.
I mean, you can get around, of course.
It's not like it's just kind of surprising. It hasn't like stopped us from being able to do anything though.
Yeah, no. It's just like shocking that it's to that extent because people warned us about it, but I did not expect it to be to this extent. Well, so far we only had two
What's
instances,
actually funny is like we go to Barcelona kind of often, and in Barcelona there's more people who speak English that are originally Spanish speakers than here. So like even in Barcelona, anywhere you go, like everybody speaks Spanish, of course, or Catalan, but they always speak English also. And in Miami, there's a ton of people that just only speak Spanish.
Yeah, I mean, like look at Portugal, for example. Everybody speaks English.
Or we'll go to Cancun next week, and I bet in Cancun, like 99% of the people you talk to also speak English.
It's just such a touristy spot too, But so
are you
here we
stressed
are.
about that?
The Spanish part?
No, the fact that we have to be in Cancun next week and then come back and we have one day and then we need to move our entire house.
We're living on the edge.
Yeah, we're like ignoring it. Like we're like, I mean, for you it's a little bit easier because you don't have to actually like physically move the entire house. But like, I'm kind of dreading it. It's I mean, I can just hire movers obviously, and we can just hire a couple of people to help us.
Yeah.
So it's not like a big deal, but it's just kind of like that couple days is gonna be. Like, I would like to vlog it, but the truth is unless you vlog it, it's not going to happen because I won't have time.
It's a journey. I think we sold a lot of things.
Got rid of a lot.
You guys know that we're downgrading from a massive house to an apartment. So we kind of started getting rid of things pretty early on. Started getting rid of a lot of things that are big, that were taking a lot of space in our moving truck last time. So it should be much, much easier. The drive obviously is longer. Thankfully, I feel pretty good. I don't know, like the first drive, California to Texas, I honestly am not sure how I did that because I was in my first trimester, and first trimester was a nightmare and a struggle bus for me.
And I think it's just a much harder drive. I think that this drive there's a lot more ways to break it up. Like New Orleans is a good distance away. Like New Orleans from Austin is 8 hours.
Like New Orleans.
Yeah, but stop in like Baton Rouge, right? Or somewhere near there.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's going to push you like 6 or 7 hours for the first day. And then you have, 4 to 6 hours from there, you'll be in Tallahassee, right? And for the next day. And then the next day after that, you could pretty much just be in Miami. So it's like, it's really, really easy to break that up into like 6-hour intervals and have it not be too stressful. But from California to here, it's like there's nothing.
There's nothing. And there was like not even like any safe hotels for me and my mom to stop at.
I mean, after Phoenix, which is Phoenix is still pretty far, like 9 hours from LA. It's, I mean, El Paso, that's it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like on our drive here last month, Florida is amazing, you guys, when it comes to driving, because they have a lot of those like pull-over stations on the side that kind of Europe has. If you're European, like in Italy or France, when you drive, you have those really nice, I don't know what they're called.
Pit stops. Like
pit stops with gas stations, food, bathrooms.
But they're connected to the actual highway, so you don't have to get off the highway.
Yeah, so it makes it very easy to stop and get in and out with no problem. Versus like in Texas, There's just nothing. There's Buc-ee's.
Yeah, there's Buc-ee's. That's all that matters.
So that's the greatest gas station that ever existed in United States. But it's hard to stop. And like I think Florida just makes the drive very easy. But we're going to talk about our driving later on because it's the whole logistics of how we do things. And obviously we have animals and my mom with us. So we're going to talk about it on the moving vlog. But we are here. We talked to you guys. We're here with a group of friends. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. So that's a kind of another reason why we're moving out of Texas too. It's not like a major reason, but it's just kind of like a addition to all the reasons, is that whenever the weather changes, we get sick. I think because our bodies are just not used to that climate. And I know I'm Polish, but I have not lived in Poland in, 10 years. And Randy's from the East Coast, but he also has not lived there for like 12 years.
Yeah, but it's not just it being cold or it being hot. It's because Texas so quickly goes from cold to hot.
But it goes not from cold. We're not saying like 50 to 70. It goes from, I don't know, in Fahrenheit.
40 degrees Fahrenheit one
30.
day. Yeah, so like 35 it was that morning, and then the next day it got up to like 95 degrees. So I've never seen it go from that drastic of a temperature change. And for some reason, for me especially, it always messes with me. And then I kind of get sick, and then somehow you were always like a week after me.
Yep, Randy gets usually sick first for some reason. We don't know, like we assume it's that, but the 2 times we were sick in Texas, which in California, you guys, we've lived in California for 10 years and we've been sick maybe once.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I mean, it was just the one time it was COVID. That was the only thing. Like during the early days of COVID, before like vaccines or anything, we both got
I
sick.
don't remember being like super sick that I will remember versus this last sickness we had in February after we got back from Dubai. I don't know if that's because of the pregnancy, but that was like one of the worst
too, though, and I was
colds
really sick.
That we've had. And
I
now
blacked
it's the
out
second
for like
time.
2 days.
Yeah.
That was worse than this one.
Yeah.
This one, it was like a 1 day and I was good.
Yeah.
But I was so afraid I got measles. I'm not going to lie. Because it's like an outbreak that's only happening in Texas. And I'm like, no way, dude.
This guy was like standing in the bathroom looking at himself in the mirror. And he's like, what's on my back? What's on my back?
No, because I Googled, right? I Googled and the first thing it said was dry, itchy eyes. And I'm like, was just complaining about my eyes being so itchy. Now they're already itchy right now. Okay, but it wasn't measles. I never got a rash or anything. So
no, it was just a regular sickness. I was like, babe, I don't think it's that. It's like 5 cases. I don't think
there's
you're
500.
I
was one of those 5.
Now I'm getting over it. Again, it hits me a little bit later. So hopefully the weather here is going to be a little bit better, because honestly, change of the weather, like for us, it's not a concern. It's fine. Like I will survive the cold. But the baby getting sick from us because of the weather changes, like would be obviously not ideal. I think the worst nightmare for a new parent is your baby being sick. So we definitely want to avoid that. So hopefully the climate here is a little bit more friendly for our bodies and what we're accustomed to. It's just gonna be a wild month. We are here for the 3 days. We're coming back home in a couple of days. We have a week in between.
Yep.
We're going to Mexico for another work trip.
It's a quick one though, only like 4 or 5 nights. And then we come back, I think on the 29th, back to Austin, and we pack up and we're gonna be out on the 30th.
Yep.
So maybe we'll stay like 1 or 2 extra days, depending on how it works out. But we'll be Floridians by like probably the 4th. I think F1 is happening that week in
Hopefully
Miami.
before we move.
Yeah, so we kind of want to time it so F1's over, because I do not want to be driving a giant box truck while all of that is set up.
I feel like driving in Miami is crazy as is, so I can only imagine.
But I'm super excited for the drive. I love doing cross-country drives. It's my only time I get to like sit and listen to audiobooks or podcasts or anything.
Yeah, I used to love the drives too. Like I like driving. I love camping and all of that. But now with being pregnant, it's like I get so antsy even on the drive here.
Yeah.
Like we had to stop every 2-3 hours because I was like, Randy, I can't. Like
But you
I just
don't need
can't.
to drive.
I will drive.
Yeah.
Polish. I'm stubborn, so can't talk me out of it. But we're gonna make a lot of stops. For sure, the driving experience is much different. And I'm obviously not like super big, so I know it's going to get much more uncomfortable, but I think it's just, I don't know, I just get antsy about things. Like a lot of things are just annoying now that were not annoying before. It's just the little things that like are frustrating. So I don't know, like even bending over, I was telling Rennie to like tie my shoe in the car. Like I don't have a big belly yet, but even bending over just feels like tight and like I don't know, it feels not comfortable and strange. So I told Randy, I'm like, I'm sorry, but I think there will be a time where you will have to tie my shoes. And I feel terrible about it because I wouldn't want anybody to like be doing things around me like that, because then it makes me feel like I'm not fully capable of taking care of myself, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not excited for the part of my life where I will be all in your hands to like deal with all of that.
Through it. I'm a good shoe tire. And think about it. Like you're
But I will just buy like slip-on shoes.
I'm gonna tie your shoes so you can tie our little baby shoes.
Okay, deal.
So it's
That's a deal.
Yeah.
That's a deal we can have. So, and what week are we today? Little pregnancy
19.
update. We are 19 weeks today. I'm getting a lot of belly looks and rubs from our friend group.
Oh, yeah.
So you feel a little bit like a little puppy dog that's being pet, you know? But the belly is not that big just yet. And I had a mini breakdown today actually because I was watching TikTok and I saw some other girl that posted like her kicks at 19 weeks. And I was laying there and he was gone actually with our friends. And I was just taking a little break and laying here for like 40 minutes staring at my belly, like trying to like push on it, trying to feel something, and I didn't feel anything.
Wake up,
and then
dude. Come on.
Randy came back and I almost cried because I just really wanted him to like do something cool in there, like a backflip or something.
We were talking to the doc about how people who are on their second pregnancy are able to realize the kicks so much earlier because they know what it is, and for you, you're just not sure.
We're also excited because when we get back in between the travels, we have our very important doctor's appointment, the 24th appointment. What is it called?
It's just like a full body scan for the baby, but I don't remember what it's called.
It has some specific name, but they're going to scan at every organ of the baby to make sure.
It's like a 2 or 3 hour long full scan.
Yeah.
Make sure that every single thing is perfect as it's going to be, so we can just get that confirmation. And then,
But we can talk about it too later. I'm a professional yapper, so I have a lot to yap about always. But we have to go right now. We have, this yacht.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
That just passed by. I feel like having that,
rich.
I was telling Randy that I think the hardest, please do not finish the whole coffee again. Randy's a professional chugger, so when he gets a drink and we're supposed to split it, he would chug the whole drink, and before I even know or like look back, the coffee or whatever drink is
every time I say, babe, you want another sip? And then
I
she's
don't
like,
respond. Or...
oh, and then I drink it and she's like, it's gone.
It's gone. But I was telling Randy lastly, just before we start getting ready for dinner, that I think the hardest, we obviously work very hard and we are both very motivated to work. You will not see us do nothing ever. Yeah. So we are very motivated and very hardworking, but I feel like the most motivation we've had, and I think I've talked about it before, is when we lived in Beverly Hills. I know it might sound, I can't find the right word for it, materialistic, which I don't think we're materialistic at all. I think we like the nice house and we like the nice car because that's the things we've never had growing up. But we don't care for like fancy clothing, fancy jewelry.
I say like we like comfort items, but not luxury items.
Yeah.
Where like we don't care about bags or clothes. But like why do we have a really nice car? Because it's the most comfortable car we've ever been in.
Yeah.
Like I'll spend money on like business class, but I would never spend money on a Gucci bag.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
we will spend money on traveling, and we've traveled very uncomfortably and like very cheap but we've also traveled luxury because of our work. So we're able to do both. For me, as long as I'm traveling, I don't care. I can camp in an RV and I can, be in a 5-star hotel. Either or is fine with me as long as I'm like exploring the world and seeing things. But where I was heading with it is that the hardest we've worked was when we lived in Beverly Hills. And I think just being surrounded by so many successful and motivated people. I think your surroundings in general, and people say that like your circle defines you. The 5 closest people you have next to you or whatever, like the closest people, they like help you become who you are and like motivate you and stuff. And I think we were so motivated and we're working really, really hard. And now looking outside the window here, and again, it sounds very materialistic and like superficial, and that's not what I mean to come off as like, but being surrounded by the yachts and the beautiful, insane houses that people have in here, I think it's going to be like an extra, I don't know if we need an extra, but it's going to be like an extra push to like work hard. Like, I don't know if we're going to ever achieve that. Probably not, being completely honest. We just want to be comfortable, and travel the world. But it definitely motivates you to like walk outside and be like, wow, like this is where we live. This is our neighbors with those yachts and stuff. It's like, we need to try a little harder,
Yeah. The most Marta will do is she'll be like, I want to take the day off and sit and watch movies. And then she'll start a movie and then pull out her phone and she'll be like, I have to do something. So.
It's hard when your work is on your phone and on your laptop and you always can do more and there is no cap. It's really hard.
Or you'll just get an email. And then you'll be like, I have to respond to this right now.
I have to respond immediately. Yeah, I'm definitely a doer. I'm not a procrastinator. So I just like things being done fast and immediately. So it's really hard to like take them time off.
But then we also get opportunities like this, where we are the first people to ever board this billion-dollar ship, and it's insane. Like, this is the christening, and we have seen a lot of Norwegian ships, but now we get to be the first ones to ever sleep in this bed, the first ones to walk down the halls. It's wild. Yeah. And now we're gonna go to their private island tomorrow or the next day. I can't remember which one it is. Yeah. So it's
definitely worth it. Yeah. All those days that we don't feel like it. It's a different type of job. I think not many people fully understand our job, really.
I mean, unless you're in this industry, I don't think anybody understands. Like,
and I think it's fair.
Exactly.
And I think it's fair, and I don't blame people just because I think the industry or this type of work is pretty new. Obviously, it's not like being a nurse or being a teacher. It's something very new, and I think it's misunderstood. People think that we go on those exclusive trips or like get those brand deals and we take a photo and make money. And it is definitely not as simple as it sounds. We obviously have built the platforms over the period of 8
years.
8 years.
If you're seeing this on YouTube, right? So if you're organic from YouTube and you didn't follow us on any other platform, you have no idea who we are. And then everybody else is probably just from Instagram. But so many of the people on Instagram don't even know that you have 7 million followers on TikTok, or you have a Facebook page with 1 million over there. So it's like the time that you spent building all of those platforms and these accounts to massive followings. Like, people on Instagram are not always on TikTok or Snapchat, and they don't know you have 500,000 people that follow you on Snapchat too. So I'd start with saying, like, over the last 8 years, we've built 8 to 10 platforms totaling 11 to 12 million total followers. YouTube is now just the newest one that we're focused on. It didn't just happen overnight.
It happens for some. Obviously, there is a handful of creators that just kind of went viral and blew up overnight and were able to make it a successful career. And some of them blew up and were forgotten because they were not able to transition. But for us, it was a very long period of time of very strategically building those platforms. There was a period of time, and I tell it to everybody, when TikTok first came out, I'm not sure what year it was, but there was 2 or 3 years of me posting on TikTok 3 to 4 times a day, every single day, without skipping a beat, before I got first sent from TikTok.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't make any money on TikTok even when you had several million followers.
Because the platform was so new that I think the brands and people didn't believe in it and didn't understand.
Yeah.
And didn't put like the credentials, and like it wasn't as legit as Instagram to them. So they didn't.
Brands didn't know what was going to happen with it, so they didn't want to move their advertising budgets to it. And it's kind of like what you see with Snapchat right now. Snapchat was obviously been around for many, many years, but now like all the kids are on Snapchat, and way less brands are doing like promos on Snapchat. And despite the fact that we have very large Snapchat accounts, that like we see very little brand deals there. But anyway, back to how
I think you should actually explain, because I think to all of you who do not understand what it means to be a social media creator and how we make money, I really like how Randy always explains it to people with the idea of like the football and the newspaper, and
it's
you can a little nerdy, but get into it, because it's a very fair explanation that I think makes it very clear.
I think people hear about how there's a Super Bowl ad, right? And the Super Bowl ad is $20 million for a 30-second ad. And that Super Bowl ad will reach 250 million people. You're paying $20 million to reach 250 million people. But if you combined all of our accounts together, we average around 200 million views per month. So does that mean that we can make $20 million a month? No, of course not. There's nowhere even close to that. But we're able to tell brands and say, hey, look, you're spending so much money on traditional advertisement. Instead of doing that, right, and you want to reach 10 million people, let's move the money over to social media and push the ads that way.
Well, we don't tell them. They kind of
I mean, now we're at a point, that was the early days, right? Now we're at a point where most businesses understand the value of social media marketing. And because it's accurate and because the reach is so much higher for a lower cost for them, they're interested in doing that.
Yeah.
So that's essentially all social media marketing is just taking your traditional forms of marketing like billboards and advertisements or anything like that and pushing it over to social media.
For a much cheaper fee.
Yeah.
Relatively.
I mean, even like the New York Times, the front page paper of it is like $50,000 for an ad.
Right.
And it still doesn't reach nearly as many people as we do.
Yeah.
So it's they may reach more per day, but so that's like my little crash course on the idea
I like
of
that
how
because
it
I
works.
think a lot of people understand traditional marketing. I mean, I would hope, because it's literally everywhere. Every movie you watch is sponsored and there is ads in it. And if you didn't know, then pay attention how they strategically place the brands into the movies, like drinks or any products that the movie stars are eating on camera. And obviously we know the billboards and all of that. So that's pretty much the transition of the world where we're heading. Like not nobody, but less people are reading the newspapers. Like the customers who are reading the newspapers are obviously the older generation, and the younger generation, like the 30s, 40s, they're spending more time on social media. So the marketing is shifting from the people who are obviously not much of spenders anymore, the older generation, towards the newer generation that has more money to spend. So
that's how we end up working with like these brands, like the airlines, and how we work with the cruise lines. And that's not like the only way that we make money on social media, because the other way of making money on social media is because the platforms themselves pay you. But I think we're really, in this vlog anyway, just going to focus on those brand deals and how we end up having these trips where they're like, hey, come take this cruise or come take this flight or come, check out this resort like next week, because we're going to experience it, and then we're going to share it with you guys. And we're honest about, we're doing incredible things. So it's not like we have to sell it and be like, oh, it's so nice. Like, we're on $1 billion ship. It's a floating city. It's insane.
Fourth or third time with Norwegian.
Yeah.
If we didn't have a good time on the previous cruises, we would never come back, obviously.
And we were looking up their cruises today to figure out what is the one that you wanted to do in You and Claudia were just talking about how you want to
Madagascar.
go do the Madagascar one.
And trust me, like there have been experiences where we have not had a good time and we did not share it. Like we did not share the experience, like the locations, or the experiences with you guys because we didn't have a good time and we never came back. Like we've been to a festival a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
We did not have a good time.
And so you guys never even
It
heard
was a
about
mess, so you guys didn't even hear about it.
It wasn't the fire festival.
It was close.
It was close enough.
Close enough. You know, like there was just a lot of issues with the organization, the payments, the place we were staying, just everything was a giant mess, and the whole festival was just not what it was presented to us. So you guys didn't see it, and we never went back. So in our reviews and in our feedback you guys are getting, again, like this is our 4th time here on this cruise. Obviously we love this crew, we love the ship, we love the amenities it provides, the food and everything, so we just share it with you guys so you can hopefully experience it too. But we are running really late to dinner. As I mentioned, I'm a professional yapper, and then when me and Randy sit down and yap, like it can be...
I don't even know what we were supposed to talk about in this. I intended on starting this conversation just to be like just a life update and you to talk about pregnancy, and somehow we got it into me giving a lesson about marketing. So
that's nothing new. Randy has the biggest brain.
It's only
out
when I
of all
have my
the
glasses
brains.
on. Now I'm
That's not
I'm a
true.
nerd, and then I take them off. And
Randy is one of the smartest people.
Yeah, okay. you just don't know enough smart people.
No, Randy has a really massive brain, so he can, and you know, that's the funny thing. The last thing I'm gonna say, that he knows so many random facts.
They're all useless.
But they're so random, and they're always so accurate. I always fact checked him because I'm like, how does he know that? Like, there's no way that he knows those random things.
People mistake that for me being really, really smart. And the problem with my intelligence is that I don't control what I retain. I will hear a random fact and I will retain it for the rest of my life.
He's like a sponge.
And I can't not think about it. But if I tell myself that I want to remember like this phone number or the
You're
worst
good at phone numbers.
No, phone numbers, but faces and names,
terrible,
faces, names, horrible. You could be like, walk up to me and my name's Mike, and I'll be like, all right, see you, Jack.
I'm terrible with names too. I'm great with faces, though. I will remember you forever if I say your face, but the name, no. But this guy, he's really smart. So if you guys...
Okay. I don't need a hype man. Come on, let's move on.
He is really smart. He's just being really humble. He's being humble, but everybody knows Randy has a massive brain. But anyway, we are running late to dinner. It's in 15 minutes and we have to get ready. So we're going to head out and take you guys along to this crazy dinner with us. I don't know if it's going to be crazy. I just said it. But to dinner.
It might be crazy.
Let's go.
Bye.
Can we talk about how sad it is that everybody is getting skinny margaritas and I'm here sipping on my water?
Nice. You get a diet soda at best.
Cheers! Getting turned up tonight.
Yeah.
I will do the shrimp cocktail, and for my main, I will do the grilled maki-maki. And for dessert, guava vanilla cheesecake.
Ooh.
The entire few months of this pregnancy, I said I will not go back to drinking.
And now you will.
And now being here, I'm like, please get me a margarita right now.
I can't. I could drink right now, but I'm going to hold strong for you.
You can do it. I get 2 turns, but then I have to like put myself down.
Yeah,
I'm
but
like,
you're fine. Like, you keep it together.
I keep it. Nobody knows ever how drunk I am.
You're trashed and
inside.
hiding it.
I'm good at hiding it, but then I go home and we have recordings on our Ring camera when I'm like, I need to throw up and like trying to get silent inside the house.
Wow, what an influencer table.
In a while.
We got all this filming that has to happen before we eat a single meal.
And the food gets cold.
Yeah, people think that we just get to enjoy these meals. Khan's gonna be recording for the next 10 minutes before we get anything done.
Austin is like, come on.
And Austin can't touch his plate because his food's in the background.
We already got our content. We're in and out.
Yeah. Can I get yours too?
Yeah.
Look at this incredible meal, actually. So we've been pushing for the last 30 minutes trying to get these watches down. Every single time we come on these cruises, we always are haggling with them because they give us these credit in order to get something.
So we're playing with fake Monopoly money.
Last two times Marta got bags, and then I'm thinking about
Randy's turn.
getting this watch.
Let's see it. It's nice, and we're thinking about this one too, but this one is, Randy already has a silver watch, so now we're thinking about something more cash for like summer. And
But this guy, our favorite guy in the world, is
Mr.
giving us
Spiros Lambry.
Oh yeah. 1950, right? For that watch in the bag, and then Marta, we're just gonna throw in the other one.
not math right now.
Come on, just throw in the other one. 1950.
Throw it in. Throw it in the bag for free.
No, let's go 200.
And then I'll step off in Miami. Can I come stay with you for like 2 weeks?
Buy two, get one free, I heard.
Yeah.
No?
Not on this ship.
Let's go 2150 total. We're good.
2150 total.
Yeah.
That's above my pay grade. The watch is already up to 25% off.
Yeah.
So this is like, it's already down to 281.
You're only dropping me $30, man. That's all you're gonna flex.
$30?
Above my,
Spiros, you can do better than $30.
Yeah.
man.
$30, dude. We're just,
So it's for a baby.
and she's pregnant, bro.
I am actually. So this
am I invited to the christening?
Yes, you are.
You're on it right now.
You gotta give her 60 at least, because there's 2 of them.
Yeah. All right, come
You
on.
bought 3 things. Like, come on, man. $30?
Yeah.
Wait, what 3 things are you guys buying?
1.
2150. We're good.
And then another watch.
She's pregnant. She's pregnant. Okay. It's a big watch and a little watch. One for the baby boy.
Yeah.
Come on, just get 1225.
25 for the baby boy.
1225 for the baby
Invitation to the
boy.
christening.
Okay. Here's the
Handwritten
deal.
invitation.
And you're already invited to the christening. Deal. 1225 for the 2. All right, guys, let's go. Someone told me that the left side. Oh, the right side?
No, the left side.
Oh, okay. Someone just told me that the left side is a little bit faster. All right, let's do this. This is going to be the fastest water slide and longest water slide on any cruise ship in the world. Come on, let's go. Oh my God, bro! Holy shit! Just made it onto our private island. So Norwegian has their own little private island, and this is just a island that only people from Norwegian cruises are able to be on. And I mean, it's pretty sick.
It is incredible because look at all the chairs that are all behind us, and that's just a part of it.
Empty.
Which is amazing. So whenever you get to the island, I was worried that we have to like get off very early to come here and like save the spot, you know how it usually is in like tropical places. But they actually did such a good job of setting up so many beds that there's definitely always an option to find a spot. We're only here unfortunately for 1 day, so we're leaving in a couple of hours, but you know, since we're gonna be living in Miami, which is still hard to process.
This is like a 5-minute flight.
5-minute flight.
It's crazy.
So we can do like a weekend, well, we can't to this island because it's private for Norwegian, but there's so many beautiful islands. The water is absolutely unreal.
Insane.
Insane. The weather is obviously beautiful.
We're
It
not
was just-
taking part in any of the excursions today because obviously we got a little baby boy that isn't supposed to be on jet skis, but
He actually took his
Yeah.
first dip in the water today.
But the jet skis are the cheapest jet skis I've ever seen in my life. It's like $20 for an hour and a half tour.
Which is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's insane. Which is obviously only
And you
available
can
for
hear
Norwegian.
probably,
The
but
zip
all
lines
above
that are
us,
going behind us, those zip lines is like $10, and I'm just seeing them go one after another.
they had some other excursions too, no?
Yeah, there's
not
other
sure.
options, but
But we are not doing any of those. I actually didn't feel so good this morning. I woke up and I just felt hangover, even though obviously I don't drink.
Yeah.
I just felt really under the weather. It's probably just the lack of sleep because I am not sleeping the best, not for any particular reason than pregnancy. So our friends came here actually pretty early. I think they got here at 10 and they said it was absolutely empty, and I took a little nappy nap a little longer than
Yeah.
we were supposed to, and we got here at 12, but it still was very, very spacious. There is buffets, there is food, and then Randy during the briefing also heard about some new things they're going to be building out in
Yeah,
here.
so they're going to be adding these pools everywhere, and then the drink packages that you buy like for the ship, if you have like unlimited food and drinks, they extend to the island. So you get all of the buffet free, all of your drinks, you can just drink unlimited. And the coolest thing about this is like if they're going to be extending the cruises so you have like at least like 2 days here or something, you can literally just like stay on the beach like and party all night.
If there's like
Yeah.
overnighter.
That's what
I
I'm
don't
hoping
know if
for,
they're,
so.
are they planning on doing that
I
actually?
think they're gonna have some cruise options that have that.
that would
So
be really
we'll see.
cool.
We'll see
Yeah.
what happens.
So tonight is our last day on the cruise before we head back to Texas. Tomorrow we have our flight, so it's quite sad, but of course we're coming back here in 3 weeks. So I think tonight we're going to take a little time off.
So we're gonna end the vlog here. We got to be back in Texas tomorrow. We got about 5 days in Texas before our Mexico trip. So we'll talk about that coming up soon.
It's gonna be a stressful week for sure. We have to pack up the house and pretty much be ready to move as soon as we get back from Mexico. So
So I'm gonna probably
It's-
try to have the whole house packed up, ready to go, and like everything staged to load in the truck this
Yeah.
week. So really, I think this week is gonna be the most of the packing.
yeah,
Maybe we'll do like a little packing vlog or something like that, or try to update you guys as we go.
but this was definitely needed and like necessary, this little friend time
Yeah.
with a group of amazing people right before all this craziness. I think the timing of this trip worked out just perfect, so
Yeah.
we got a little bit of relaxation and friend time before we
before-
embark on our
before the
crazy
storm
adventure.
comes. But I mean, we're gonna be here. Like this is our
This is the
backyard.
backyard,
So
yeah.
and in just a couple of weeks. So I can't wait to be literally just living here.
Insane.
So
Yeah.
we'll see you guys.
In our next one, and we love you.
Bye.